Hey everybody! Happy holidays! I wore my extra jingly sweater for you. So there you go. It is time again for another Patron Appreciation webcast. This time it's a holiday edition, and we have a very, very special guest today, the one and only Lex Land, who is a lot of things. She is a phenomenal singer, probably one of the best singers I've ever heard in my life. She has this thing, the Lex Land phenomenon is like she opens her mouth and the bar goes from like very noisy to like pin drop. And it just happens instantly and the whole room just shuts up and pays attention. And the first thing that hits you is the voice, because it's perfect. And you're just like, oh. And then you realize that she's playing the guitar and she's a really, really good guitar player. And you're like, oh. And then you're like, wait, is that an original song? And it's like a triple. So that's what happens. I look forward to vicariously experiencing that again for the first time through you, if you are new to Lex's music. Yeah, and she performs all over the internet on a regular basis. I'm sure she'll tell us all about that. Without further ado, Miss Lex Land.
Oh, I got it.
There you go.
I got it. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Welcome in. What's up? Hi, Jim. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Jim. Yeah, tell us who's watching. Tell us where you're tuning in from. We always take a few minutes at the top just to let everybody kind of trickle in. What you got in your mug there, Lex?
I should have kept the can. I was gifted like a super special like holiday seasonal beer. It's called Crunch Enhancer. It's amaretto stout with pecans, I think is what it is, and it's really special. So my birthday is this coming week, and I actually like took a break from alcohol for several months, and decided to like go ahead and like have some drinks on my birthday time, you know, and
Sure.
So this is like my like one of my first days back with like a really fancy beer. I'm just gonna have like this one. I have one other special one in the fridge that I might. You know, oh yeah, Lisa gave it, or actually, it was Lisa's suggestion. Lisa and Chris are here. They're friends of mine from Dallas. They came to tune in. And Trina also. Is Trina? Yeah, yay.
Yeah, Trina's one of my people.
I love that we have
patrons.
all of these mutual friends and supporters. It's so awesome.
I know. I have like the best little like tribe, you know, and we have a lot of fun. We always actually do like a virtual happy hour the day after the show. And
Oh,
just, like,
fun.
Talk about what our favorite songs were and stuff, and yeah,
That's
it's a
awesome.
good time. Yeah, it's been a really nice way to like, well, I mean, support myself obviously this year, but also just kind of connect with all of those people, kind of gather the wagons in one place. So, but you've been doing that for a while.
Yeah. So I started. I have a little show on Facebook Live called Crooner Coffee Hour, and I started that in February 2018. So in the early days, I did it every day. So in the very early days, I was doing 2 hours for coffee hour in the morning and then 2 hours in the evening for happy hour.
Wow.
And I did that like most of that year. And then starting 2019, we just started doing Friday mornings. So it's been Friday mornings, but then in July, and we just like for fun, we did like legacy style. So I did it every day in July. And in the early
cool.
days, we had themes for each day. So like all Disney songs on Monday and all original songs on Wednesday, like that kind of thing. So we did that in July, and it was really fun. And I was like, let's do it again for December. So we're doing that right now in December also.
What?
Yeah.
So you're playing every day this month?
Until my birthday, and including December 25th. Yeah.
That's amazing. And you were actually
Yeah.
born like on Christmas. Like the actual day.
Yeah, December 25th. Yeah.
Which is like a really charming and cute story until you realize that it means that your mom was like delivering a baby on Christmas, which maybe was not as fun for her. I don't know. Maybe it was.
Probably not. I think I was a little early, I think. And I think they kind of knew fairly early in the day, like, that it was, like, this was probably going to happen. And they were just all like, I guess we're just not doing, like, what we would normally do. And so, like, everyone just went to the hospital instead, you know?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I guess did they have it, like, a couple days later, maybe, or... Yeah, I mean, they got
I don't
they
know.
got the big present. That was
Yeah.
the one everybody was, like, waiting on. So,
Mm-hmm.
that's so cute. So,
Right.
did you what was it like growing up with that? Like, if that's your birthday and it's Christmas and it's Jesus's birthday, but it's your birthday, what was that experience like?
So I always say that, like, it kind of ebbed and flowed in phases. So when I was very young, it was not fun, right? Because you weren't ever, like, everyone else that you knew had, like, a day at school where it was, like, their birthday, and maybe there were, like, cupcakes, or everyone sang a song or something. My dog is starting to cry, of course. You could probably hear. And then, of course, like, so you're not in school at that time. So, and then you also can't do, like, a birthday party on your birthday.
Right.
My mom tried to compensate for that, like, by doing it in the summer, but then also you're, like, in between classes, so you don't just, like, invite your whole class, you know?
Right. Summer's not ideal either, really.
Yeah. So, but then, and then, like, in high school, it was just the worst. And then, and then it's like starting in college, all of my friends had gone away to college, and I was still, like, where I was from. So they would come home, and, like, they now had autonomy because they were adults, and, like, they were, you know, by the evening of Christmas Day, they were tired of, like, dealing with their families. So they would come hang out with me. And so, like, those were really great years because I'd never spent a birthday alone, and it was super fun, you know? Mm-hmm. And then everyone started settling down and having their own families, and it got kind of lonely again.
No, but now you're kind of settling down and starting your family, so you are engaged, and so
yeah, we were gonna get married this year, but you know, other things came up, like so I think we're just
minor details.
Yeah.
So
I think we're just gonna kind of push everything back a year, so we'll do it next year instead.
Cute.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm really excited for you guys. You guys are such a cute couple.
Oh, so are you two.
Thank you. I'm already getting comments on my vest, but you guys can't see the whole thing, so I'm gonna like.
Oh, the glasses are great.
And it's a percussive instrument as well. I may have to take it off when I actually play songs, but for now, I get to wear this really once a year. This is it. But anyway. Hey, everybody.
Hi, Kent.
Hey, Kent. And who else we got? We got Jerry. We got Ruth and Bob. So, hey, guys. And if you're watching, like, on Patreon and you're wondering how to comment, I always like to say you can click the video to go to the private YouTube link, and then you can comment below there. But you do have to have a YouTube account to do that. So, FYI, in case you're wondering if you're new to this whole experience. All right. Well, Lex, do you want to play us, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 songs and kick us off?
Yeah, I have a few.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you so much again for having me, Grace, and to all of you for listening. This is a song that I wrote about just being so excited to be here with you all today. And here we go. You Tonight. We can stop to admire the stars on fire, and that the moon is especially bright. Oh, it's sublime to know I have a good time with you tonight. Our dreams in tow, and your face all aglow. I must say it's a wonderful sight. I'm dizzy with glee, so lucky to be with you tonight. Today was so dull and dreary, just watching those ticking hands. I was so sad and weary, but now it's time to strike up the band. band, I'll sing you songs fast and slow. Maybe some you don't know, maybe a few that you might. But it bears repeating, such a glorious feeling, being with you tonight. Today was so dull and dreary, just watching those ticking hands. I was so sad and weary, but now it's time to strike up the band. I'll sing you songs fast and slow, maybe some you don't know, maybe a few that you might. But it bears repeating, such a glorious feeling, being with you tonight, being with you tonight, being with you tonight. That's You Tonight, and that just, I feel like that sort of expresses my excitement about being here with all of you today, getting to do this fun, special thing. I haven't played for anyone that I don't know in like 10 months or something, so I'm so grateful to Grace to get to meet some new people. Thank you so much for being here and for spending time with us tonight. This is another original song. This one's from my first album, Orange Days on Lemon Street. About when you maybe are interested in someone that you don't really need to be interested in, and you think they know, but then you're not really sure, and you kind of don't want them to know. It's that situation. This is easy. You act like you wanna, but you say you don't. I'd even like to discuss it with you, but you won't. Yeah, and half the time you're on my mind, and it makes things go a little more slowly So if you like me, why don't you kiss me or let me down easy? Won't you please, oh please, make it easy on me? And if you want me, you should just tell me or let me down easy. Won't you please make it easy on me? I guess it's been a long time, so I'm thirsty for love. And you know a little affection could get the job done. So won't you hold my hand or be half a man and tell me honestly how I fit into your plans? Yeah, if you like me, why don't you kiss me or let me down easy? Won't you please, oh please, make it easy on me? And if you want me, you should just tell me or let me down easy. Won't you please, oh please, make it easy on me? I'm not trying to push ya, but my heart is on my sleeve. And it's strange, since it's usually under lock and key. This isn't a game, don't let me have taken it out in vain. Don't make me sing another song about how you're stringing me along. Yeah, if you like me, why don't you kiss me, let me down easy? Won't you please, oh please, make it easy on me? And if you want me, you should just tell me, let me down easy. Won't you please, oh please make it easy. Oh, make it easy, please make it easy. That's easy. And I know some of I invited some of my peeps to come watch with us tonight too. So I know they really like this one, so I thought I would share this one with you. Have you ever gone on vacation and like fallen in love with the place that you've visited to, and you start to fantasize like, this is moving here would be the answer to all of my problems. Like, this is based on that feeling. What if we lived here? Isn't it a lovely day? The sun's out, but I don't feel its rays because of just the perfect ocean breeze. Enough to chill, but not to freeze. Let's have a few, but not too many. I don't wanna feel too heavy when I begin to glide like the native birds on the wind. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. How can I stand the stupid blue? Whilst gazing upon this thrilling view, we rock and sway and drift away, an afternoon to disappear, strolling down the promenade, face kissed by the sea salt spray. I devise a plot. My mind reels at the thought, what if we lived here? 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 La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da. La da 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 da. Ba da ba ba da 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 da. Na di da 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 da.
So beautiful. Oh my gosh. Such a treat to hear you. And your setup is really good. You sound so crystal clear and just gorgeous. Am I muted or something? Am I good?
Oh, maybe.
Okay. Oh. Can you hear me?
Sorry, it's me.
Okay, no worries. All right. Well, yeah, I guess it's my turn. I feel like your songs are so perfect for this time of year. And I don't really have that, but yeah, I will do my thing.
The chat.
Oh, cool. Oh, okay, cool. No worries. We're having a couple technical difficulties, but stand by and I'm sure we will get that sorted out. I was wondering what was going on there. Every now and then, you guys, you prep for these things and you work for them and you do sound check and everything's great, and then sort of inevitably there's always some kind of a little gremlin or wrinkle, and you just kind of have to learn to roll with it. 2020 has been an exercise in learning how to roll with it. So I've gotten lots of practice with that, doing Webcast. Well, I see that my label mate and also the head of my label, Miss Rachel Sage, is watching, and I'm so glad to see you there, Rachel. So I will do this song, which is my most recent release with Empress Records, my amazing record label. This is a song called Drop Another Pin, and it's sort of for, I guess, it's a little bit about rolling with the punches, you know. It's a little bit about finding yourself wherever you happen to find yourself at the moment, if that makes any sense. So it's kind of a balancing act, and you get better at it. Go or the Dairy Queen behind the railroad tracks, pick mulberries off the tree. Haven't dealt with none other than Renfro, and I'm always just some new kid in the class, braces and big feet. Packing up another childhood home, watching my grandparents get old. Drop a pin on drop another pin. Try to take it like a photograph, like a well-worn, like a good look. Take it all in. Drop another pin. 4 years in Mentone, make a few friends, hide in the library stacks. Talk big in a small town. Less than a plane to Yellowstone, waiting tables, sending postcards back. Gotta get lost to be found. Throwing up a graduation cap, faces in a yearbook staring back. Drop a pin on the map, and the wheels in the world, and second hand all spin. Drop another pin. Whoa. Gotta take it like a photograph, like a well-worn path, like a good look. Take it all in. Drop another pin. some compliments on my hair, which, thank you. I actually I had this pretty fun Christmas best on earlier, Rachel, and I think maybe you missed it, so I will have to show it to you. It's a little percussive, but maybe when we get to the holiday portion of the show, I'll put it back on and it'll just be extra like jingle bells on all the songs. Yeah. I actually drove here today from Fort Worth, which was pretty crazy. I was there last night and the night before opening up for David Ramirez, who is one of my songwriting heroes, and it was pretty crazy to be able to play an actual live show. I haven't done really any of those since March. I've done one or two, you know. And it's a great venue, this venue Tulips. They had amazing like safety stuff in place, and so everybody felt comfortable, and I got real comfortable, and as soon as I was done playing my set, I took advantage of all of the free whiskey that the owner was you know, very generously giving me, and it was a good night. I was full of lots of holiday spirits, shall we say. So it was a great night and kind of a rough morning, and here we are. But you know, I think I just was like I was blissed out to be able to play music in a real place, like to see people, and not just that, but like a big room. Like you forget what it feels like to sing in like a big cavernous room when you're just singing in your little trailer all the time. I'm sure Lex can relate to that. There's nothing better than a great sound system and a good sound guy and just like sound for days going to the back of the walls. So, and Rachel knows what I'm talking about too. And we definitely miss that. But I also love getting to hang with you guys, even if it's just virtually. So this is a song called Pick Me Up. I wrote it with Megan Burt. She's a good friend of mine. And I always think about the way that music kind of picks me up. So I don't know what that is for you this year, what kind of kept you going all these months. But for me, a lot of it has been music and being able to play for you guys in whatever way that I can, you know? Haven't you seen me? Haven't you heard? Haven't you noticed I'm slurring words, swinging at nothing, shivering cold? Heaven help me like a lightning bolt, 'cause somehow I have to find it in me. 1, 2, 3, pick me up, carry me on my way, pick me up until my dying day. Pick me up whenever I fall back down, pick me back up when I hit the ground, 'cause you're never fighting pound for pound, but you keep your fists up another round, and I'm gonna take it and ask for more, even down here from the floor, biding my time and taking my legs. 4, 5, 6, pick me up, carry me on my way. ended that song too early, but I'm kind of tired, so I can't tell. I'm sorry, everybody. Did I remember the bridge? Somebody tell me. Anyway, it's all good. All right, moving on. I'm gonna do one more and then pass it on to my friend with more brain cells, Lex Land. I will dedicate this next song to Rachel and all of the crew at Empress Records, which includes my manager, Fabian. And, it's been a really scary year, and we lost a lot of stuff this year, and I had just signed this record deal in January, and I wasn't really sure what was going to happen, And I have just been, caught, in this, in the net underneath, that is my label. They have just completely had my back every step of the way. We made a record this year that I'm very proud of, and it was sort of a crazy idea that they went with and supported me on. So yeah, it's been really amazing having them in my corner. And so this is a song called Friends. I wrote it for some friends of mine in Pensacola, and that's another thing that has gotten me through this year is just the support of my friends, And I hope that you have that too. All the brave and lost souls of Pensacola hang out on Alchemy Street. We're handing Coldplay songs and a few new ones for free. And if you're drinking, then I'm drinking. I feel it too. And if it ain't alright, it'll be alright. You're my friends. I know it ain't alright, but you're alright. You're my friends. You're my friends. You're my friends. In my lifetime, I've seen hard times. I've seen the best times too. No one I know does this thing alone, so you lean on me, I'll lean on you. And if you're drinking, well then I'm drinking. And if you're feeling blue, then I feel it too. And if it ain't alright, it'll be alright. 'Cause you're my friends. I know it ain't alright, but you're alright. You're my friends. You're my friends. Yeah, you're my friends. So you can fall apart, bring your busted heart. I'll keep it safe for you. You can come undone like some prodigal son. Come home, we'll set a place for you. If it ain't alright, it'll be alright. You're my friends. I know it ain't alright, but you're alright. You're my friends. You're my friends. You're Well, I think it's Lex o'clock. Let's bring her back. How's it working over there, buddy?
Good. You can't tell, but I'm actually using 2 sets of headphones, and one of them died, like right when you started talking to me. So I had to like do a swap. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody.
But she's back.
But I was able to listen to you. I basically fixed it right away, and then I was able to listen to all your beautiful songs.
I really like your like holiday shrine that's happening there in the background. What's going on back there?
Yeah, you can't, I guess, I live in a very tiny place. Our place is 400 square feet. And so I'm relegated to this corner that's like kind of,
yeah.
I mean, you know, like do you have a home office, or how do you do your stuff?
Yeah, but this is a trailer that's next door. That I rent out, and so I do all of the music making in here, and it's very luxurious. Like it's like the size of our main living space in our tiny home, so it's pretty great.
I need to talk to you about that because I want to get like a pod for outside of our place.
We should talk.
Anyways, yeah. So I didn't know that you had one. That's amazing. Yeah, that's awesome. So you know that like everything. Like I do shipments, and I make charts, and I have recording equipment, and I have to do all of that in a space that's like, it's like maybe 4 feet deep and a little less than 5 feet wide. So what this is like a mid-century room divider. Like there's a curtain behind me, because the rest of our house is on the other side of this. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you
actually
utilize a lot of shelves or like?
So you mean just in the rest of the house?
Well, yeah, and like, in your space, like for all your boxes of CDs and stuff, like too.
Yeah. So the unfortunate thing is I've got a window here and a window, you can't see it, but it's right here. So that leaves me here. There's a guitar. There's 2 guitars hanging there, and then there's 3 shelves with boxes. Nice. And then I have like a hanging thing, and that's it. Yeah, so I have a little bit of stuff in this case. We do have like a utility closet kind of like in the back, and then we have like a shed. So I keep like instrument cases and stuff in the shed.
There you go. Okay.
And then we keep just a few extra things in the little utility closet.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is just the back of this. It's just the back wall. But yes, right now it's all Christmassy because I felt like it was appropriate.
Yeah. You know? No, I love it. I know. I'm like, dang, I should have thought of that. Should have put up lights or something.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, what are you gonna play for us? You want to do us a couple more
Sure.
things?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna get rid of myself here.
Okay. So I try to not be too seduced by new songs that I've written, and when I meet new people, I try to play at least 1 or 2 songs from my older albums. So this is a song from my first album, Orange Days on Lemon Street. I'm going to play you some of my older songs here. This is Coulda Had Me. Yeah, if you wanted me, you could have had me, baby, a long time ago, baby. Yes, then you know you were the sun or the moon pulling the tide. You were the clouds wrapping around my head in the sky, babe. Yeah, if you wanted me, you could have had me. If you wanted me, you could have had me, baby.
should have seen me. My knees are sad and crying, oh, but you never cared to look, baby. You were too busy lying. So I promised my love and was answered by them too. And now you're returning, begging me to forgive you. Oh, but I'm sorry, babe. You could have had me if you weren't in me. That's Coulda Had Me. That's from my first album, Orange Days on Lemon Street. And then this one is from a record that I've been working on for a long time that is sort of like just in eternal limbo. But my friend Angela's here today, and she really loves this song, so I thought I would share this one with you all. There's kind of a little story behind this one. I mean, as there often are stories behind these songs. I was involved. I've been with my fiance for 8 years, and basically my romantic life until this wonderful relationship that I'm in was really, really tragic. It was just super tragic. And one of these incidents was that I was pursued by someone that I wasn't super interested in at first, but we got to know one another, and I really ended up liking him a lot, and we were getting really close, and then just one day I just never heard from him ever again. Well, not ever again, but there's a sequel to the story. But I was really confused because I was kind of like distant at first, and then and I was just really confused about this, and we had a lot of mutual friends. So not long after I just stopped hearing from this person, some of my friends ran into him, and they said, "Oh, we ran into so-and-so. What happened with you guys?" And I was like, "I don't really know, actually." I was like, "Did he say anything?" And they were like, "No, he didn't say anything about you." Wow, that feels so good. I will say the sequel, there's a little bit of a happy ending. He did eventually contact me and apologize to me, but I told him, I was like, that was really lame, but I got this great song out of it. Like, I'm going to share it with you, but bye, And so I think he liked the song. Anyway, I'm going to share the song with you. It's called Saddest Little Secret for... when you're getting like the Lisa Simpson like ripping your heart out and throwing it in the trash can moment, but you don't want anyone on the outside to know that that's what's going on the inside. My friends said they saw you, but you didn't ask about me. When they asked me what we came to, I said I didn't know exactly, but it's nothing really right. I barely knew you, just came and went through my life like they usually do. So it's my saddest little secret that I keep clinging to. Maybe it's better this way, to not have to hear you make the promises that others only ever seem to break. But it's nothing really right. I barely knew you, just came and went through my life like they usually do. So it's my saddest little secret that I keep clinging to. But hold my breath and hope sometimes I might still pass you in the street. 'Cause I know I'm not the same. Something of you still remains, and that's my saddest little secret. I'm gonna keep on clinging to, since I have nothing better to do, and it's all that I have left of you. My saddest little secret, I'm gonna keep on clinging to. That's saddest little secret. Oh, thanks. I think I lost my ear again. No, it just fell out. I think it fell out is what happened. Let me see if I can hear you. What happened? It says it's connected, but I just don't hear you. Okay. So one more. This is from my my second album, Where My Sweetheart to Go. And this was the first song I wrote after I moved to Austin, Texas, 11 years ago. It was like right in the middle of making this album. I moved here to Austin from Southern California. And this was definitely inspired by the music community and the people that I met at the time. Someone New on My Mind. I don't want to call you on the phone no more. Let you read what I wrote down for you no more. Wonder why you don't hold me like the way you did before, because I've got someone new on my mind. I'm not gonna cry for you no more. Lay awake at night wondering where you are no more. Wonder why you don't hold me like the way you did before, because I've got someone new on my mind. And it's bound to hurt at first, but now I wanna fold someone else's shirts. With two different philosophies, neither of us can be what the other needs. So now we've come down the final hour. We just don't have that same old sign. Honestly, I've grown quite tired of wasting my time. So you don't have to worry about me no more. Run round in circles inside my brain no more. Nor play your little stupid petty games no more, honey, because I've got someone new on my mind. And I know it's just the same old page on a turn again. At a later day, it's now or never, and the price is right. And no happy inside, we come down to the final hour. We just don't have that same old fire. And at any rate, I've grown quite tired of wasting my time, because I can't sing for you no more, honey. Wonder why you don't come around no more. No, I look for you when I'm out around town no more, Papa, because I've got someone new on my mind. Because I've got someone new on my mind.
Damn.
Cool. Okay, so it wasn't me.
good.
All right, I was
No,
totally
it was me. I was muted. I'm so sorry. And
No,
everybody in
it's
the chat
okay.
was like, Grace, 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 you're muted, Grace. It's hilarious. Yeah. Sorry, everybody. I figured it out. Oh my God. Just, I'm in like fine form tonight, you guys. Like, it's all fine. That was so jaw-droppingly good. If, like, let me just take a minute and pick up my jaw. Like, it's somewhere on the floor. I don't know. That was insane. How do you do that? You have like such like precision with your, vocal runs. You're like the scalpel of like singers. Like you can just, it's so impressive.
That's really sweet of you to say. I don't feel that way, but that's really, really nice. Thank you.
Everybody else feels that way about it. But yeah, I don't know. It's insane. It's, you guys back me up here in the comments. Like, it's insane. Well, I guess I'll play a few of mine. This is the problem with doing this like special guest thing every month, is I always like pick people that I really want to hear that are awesome and amazing. And then I have them on and I'm like, shit, how do I follow that?
Stop it. Stop it. We're both special in our own special ways.
Yeah. But, cool. Okay, I'm gonna take you into the green room here. Okay. Goodbye for a minute. Okay. I'll do you one. This is a new one. Well, I say that, like, it's relatively new. I mean, I wrote it this year, and I haven't recorded it, but it's not, like, new. Like, I wrote it in April or May or something, but I feel like all the days are just really blurring together. And maybe it's March, or maybe it's Christmas. I don't really know. But I wrote this song for my husband. It's a little love song. We had some life changes where we ended up selling our home, and our roommates moved out, and everybody lost their jobs, and eventually we ended up in this tiny home, and we've like landed on our feet. And Chris, my husband, has an awesome new job, which he loves, so everything's fine. Everything worked out, but for a minute there was a little touch and go. And you know, when the person that you love is down, you know, as we all are and have been this year from time to time, I think we're all some level of depressed this year, whether it's surfaced in any like obvious ways or not. Like, we are all walking wounded this year. And when that's happening with somebody that you just really love, who you live with, it's tough, and you feel it when they feel it, you know? So that's kind of what this song is about. But on the other hand, you know, having that person there sort of helps lessen all those feelings as well, or give you some kind of support, I guess. So that's sort of what the song is about. It's about, like, being tied up in another person that way. If my baby says the sky's falling down, won't it? If my baby says the sun's coming out, don't it? There could be blue skies, but if it's raining in his eyes, if my baby says the sky's falling down, won't it? Oh, if my baby says. And if my baby turns and walks away, every door closes. Can't say that I'm free, oh, but he's a lock and key. And if my baby turns and walks away, every door closes. Oh, if my baby says, if he says, he just says the word and a minor chord carries me along. Then he smiles at me in a symphony. I get lost in the song. If my baby says the sky's falling down, won't it? And if my baby says the sun's coming out, don't it? There could be blue skies, but if it's raining in his eyes, if my baby says the sky's falling down, won't it? Oh, if Well, thanks y'all for the sweet comments. I've been kind of reading those coming in. And nice to meet you, Angela. Nice to have you here. First time hearing me. I appreciate you tuning in. I like what you said. Comparison is the thief of joy. That's very true. And I personally believe that. I think it's, especially in this industry, we are all just struggling so hard to survive. And I think sometimes the powers that be, or the narrative or something, some of those forces like would have us believe that we're like pitted against each other somehow in some kind of arena. You know, maybe it's all the reality TV shows, or I don't know, but it's really not that. And that's something that I have figured out more and more in my life, is the more that we can just support each other and be on each other's team and be on each other's side, the more that we end up all doing better. You know, we learn from each other, we grow with each other. So I really believe that, and I try to practice it. Yeah. And sometimes I still don't know how to follow Lex Land, but that's okay, because I love her, and she's amazing, and I am having so much fun listening to her. So, all right. I will tell you a little story. I was driving to the venue in Fort Worth, and I stopped at a Starbucks because they have almond milk there, and I really needed some caffeine. And I got in line, and you know, it was already a long line. It was like 5 or 6 cars or something. And I got in line. I sat in line for, you know, a good 10, 15 minutes, and then another car pulls up, and instead of getting in line behind me, starts her own line. But I was like, all right, you know, it's fine. Maybe we'll all just kind of zipper up and merge like we do on the highway, and there will still be some kind of order to this, and it'll all work out. So I was looking down at my phone, checking info about the gig, and I look up, and like 2 or 3 more cars have pulled up behind her and joined her line. And I was, no! And of course, they don't know what's happening, those other cars. But then there was a gap, and I watched her just pull up and cut me off, and all of the other cars just follow right behind her. And I had this thought that was like, you know, everybody talks about random acts of kindness, but, you know, there are also random acts of douchebaggery, and like when they happen, it's rough. And you know it's like white people problems, or it's like first world problems. These aren't real problems, but man, it really like can ruin your whole day when someone does something like that. So I was really like huffy about it, and I called my husband. I was just like complaining about it, and then I was like, well, I guess I have to stop again. I'm gonna be late, whatever, you know. Stopped at a McDonald's, I got in line, was moving through really fast because they know what they're doing there. They're professionals at McDonald's. And got my coffee, and then I had another thought, which was, you know, like, how can I turn this energy around? Because I didn't want to bring it into the show and have it affect, you know, what I was going to do. So I was like, maybe I'll buy the person behind me, you know, their coffee or whatever, and then I'll flip it around that way. So I bought somebody a couple of Happy Meals behind me, and sure enough, that energy just like turned around, and I was feeling great about it. And I don't know for sure that karma is a real thing. I don't know that God's a real thing or heaven's a real thing, but my personal belief, what I try to do is live as if all those things are real, because then I just like myself better. So yeah, that's sort of what this song is about, and it's called When Nobody's Watching, and I wrote it with my buddy Gary Nicholson in Nashville. Don't we all want to know where we go
Does it make a difference how we live our lives? Does it matter? Can anybody say, is there a way to do it right? Do we live for tomorrow or just make it through the night? When do we surrender? When do we fight for something better? When nobody's listening, what do you wanna say? What thoughts are you thinking in the quiet of the day? And who do you wanna be when nobody's watching? 'Cause it's hard to see clear through the fear in our hearts. Isn't it how we live in spite of it that shows us who we are? The choices that we make, stumbling in the dark for the light switch. When nobody's listening, what do you wanna say? What thoughts are you thinking in the quiet of the day? And who do you wanna be when nobody's watching? And if there's nobody up there looking down on us all, and no one to judge us if we fly or if we fall, then who do you wanna be when nobody's watching? Who do you wanna be when nobody's watching?
I'll play you one more and then I'm gonna turn it back over. I think it's just about time for the next part of our show, so I'll do you one more and then we'll maybe switch gears. But yeah, I kind of wrote myself a little theme song in November of last year, right before everything got different. I was kind of thinking about what I wanted to do, you know, with whatever I have been given, you know. And it's also just sort of a anthem to remind myself of like why I get up in the morning and do what I do. And most of us musicians need that reminder kind of all the time. Like it's a constant thing that we need. So yeah, I wrote myself a little song so that every time I was feeling that way, I could just like literally play this on stage and then remember. So if you need that too, and maybe you're wondering what it's all about for you, then yeah, this can be your little theme song too tonight. And I see Jill Richmond Johnson there in the comments. Jill is my fabulous publicist. She's the in-house publicist at Empress Records, and she does a killer job. And she has helped me put out a few songs this year and get a little buzz going. So I so appreciate all of her hard work. And good to see you here, Jill. And thank you, Ruth. And thank you, Kent. Kent says, karma can be fickle, but Shawnee tells me when you do good, you feel good. Such a good song. If you haven't heard that Abraham song by Shawnee Kilgore, you should check that out. That's a good one about karma. All right. This is called Mean Something.
Well, the hype machine wants to sell you pain dripping. Genius in the subway trying to beat out a living. Music and money make the world go round in a fist fight. This time who's winning? Me, I'm late, you're staring at the ceiling. Wanna play, wanna say something I believe in. Wanna bottle that firefly feeling, get this right. Make a rhyme, make a reason. Every time I'm singing, find a line I can lean into. Make it mean something, make it mean something. Every time I'm singing, I find a line I can lean into. Make it mean something, something, something true. Something true. Running this road down more than a decade, trying not to sputter and die in the ashtray. One night only, whiskey for the lonely, heartbreak, coffee for the headache. Playing even when I can't win for losing. Never really feels like a thing I'm choosing. Mistakes and lucky breaks in good measure, composing music. And every time I'm singing, I find a line I can lean into. And I make it mean something. I make it mean something. And every time I'm singing, find a line I can lean into. Make it mean something, something, something true. Something true. Life is what you make it. So I don't have to take it as it comes. I can write a good one. Make a rhyme, make a reason. Every time I'm singing, find a line I can lean into. Make it mean something, make it mean something. Every time I'm singing, there's a lifeline I'm clinging to. Something true. Hey, something true. Something true.
Okay. Hey, hey, hey.
Hi.
Good to see you
We
again.
Yeah, we both can hear each other. Wild.
I know, it's crazy. It's all
Crazy.
It's all working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I believe we have hit the halfway mark and then some. And I don't know about you, but like I'm totally in the holiday spirit today. Feeling like playing some of those songs, and I definitely that was my not so secret ulterior motive in having you come on this month, was just to get to hear you sing Christmas songs and holiday songs. I will never forget when I heard you at Jay's house for that holiday party, and it was just such a magical, beautiful, perfect night, and I just kind of wanted to recreate that for all of my beautiful patrons and all of my friends that watch the show and support me, and I wanted to like bring them into that experience. So I'm so glad I get to have it as well, and it makes me feel like I'm back at a Christmas party with real people.
Yeah. It'll be weird to not. I think this was going to be like our 4th or 5th year in a row of doing that, and it's going to be so weird not to have it this year.
So weird. Yeah.
But thank you. I'm glad that you had that was the experience that you had. It seems silly, but I kind of feel like I was put on the planet like to do this specifically at this time of year, like
I mean, you were born on Christmas, so
I was born on Christmas Day. I'm like obsessed with this mid-century stuff, this music from this period. And yes, I have a Halloween album too. Yeah. I just love the holidays, and I don't know, like, just it truly feels like this is my purpose, so I'm so happy that you enjoyed it, because it just sets my heart aglow,
Well,
and I'm so happy that I could be here with you guys tonight. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is so great. And I want to take a second just to, in as untacky a way as possible, I guess, remind people that there is a tip jar that exists. That is the link below. And we split our winnings here on the Grace Pettis Patron Appreciation Webcast. So a little bit of that holiday magic will go toward Lex and supporting her in her 400 square foot home. So do be filled with the holiday spirit and give generously.
Keep our ring lights on.
Exactly. Oh man. And thank you. And to those of you who aren't in the position to do that right now, that's cool too, because you're here with us and you're watching, and we appreciate all of you. And you are contributing by being here and being a part of this. And thank you for supporting us on Patreon. I have a Patreon. That's what this little webcast is about. Lex also has a Patreon. And what is your Patreon page URL? How do you get there?
Yeah, it's patreon.com/LexLand. So really easy. I've had our membership since 2016, I think. And so I write, record, and release a brand new original song each month, exclusively to patrons. And the song that I write each month includes a prompt sourced from one of my patrons, like in a lotto each month.
What?
Yeah, and then once a year, we do that process every day for a week in an annual challenge I call 7 Songs in 7 Days. That usually happens in July. So you get about 20 new songs per month. Patrons also get a cover, audio of a cover video that I make each month, and a piece of bonus content, which in the past has been whole albums. Sometimes it's just a live recording or another song. This past October, I narrated all of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein for October. So they got an audiobook in October. Yeah, that was an undertaking. Anyway, so yeah, we have a lot of fun over on my Patreon page. And since you guys are already some of my patrons are here actually too. They came and joined us for this. Yeah. So we have a lot of fun.
This is one of those television specials where there's 2 TV shows and it's a crossover.
The crossover.
Episode. Sorry.
Yeah.
Continue.
Oh no, that's it. Yeah, we're having our special holiday concert on Monday. My friend Art Carvajal is going to come. I've been very conservative. I haven't left the house. I haven't socialized with anyone all this time. But my friend Art Carvajal is going to come over and come into the cave, and he's going to play guitar, and I'm just going to sing, and it's going to be awesome, and I'm so excited.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's going to be
exciting. Mm-hmm. And that's Monday, right?
That's Monday night. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Well, it sounds like your Patreon page is super extra, which does not surprise me even a little bit. Because I don't know how to chill is basically my so
fiance and I my fiance and I are just always having this conversation. He not lecturing, it's loving. He's so loving and precious and gentle and wonderful. But he's always I was telling him my vision casting that I was thinking. So I think next year I want to do this because the following year I'll need to do this. And he was like, aren't you going to take a week off at the end of the year? Can you you haven't even taken your vacation from this year and you're already thinking about what you're going to do after that. Can you just stop for a second and just chill, please?
It's funny because I hear that a lot from my manager and my husband, both of them. They're a united front on that as well. But then I look at all the stuff you're doing and I feel I got to step it up,
No, you can have a life. We all should have lives.
We should all have a life. But I actually have a lot of fun. I set up my Patreon page. I don't do songs there. I do webcasts, I do blogs, I do virtual happy hours, and I do a podcast, which is a Star Trek themed podcast.
I've heard of this.
And it is also an undertaking. The editing is like consumes my entire world. So we're at about like 70 patrons now. My goal is to get to about 200, and at that level I can pay to outsource like all of it, which that is the goal. But I love doing the interviews and watching Star Trek, which I would be doing anyway. So I sort of set it up that way.
Yeah, I mean, I think you asked me to watch Star Trek with you. That's going to be a thing, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
Eventually. Yeah, eventually.
It's my way of tricking all my friends into becoming Star Trek fans.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to mention before we dive into some holidays.
To Christmas Land?
I think we covered it all. Is there anything in the comments that we need to respond to? I think we've got it. Oh, Nobody's Girl Christmas songs. Yes. So Nobody's Girl, my band with Betty Sue and Rebecca Loby, has 2 Christmas singles released. And I will play one of them tonight. The other one is just, it's so sad without the 3-part harmony that I can't do it because it just makes me sad. But I will play the other one for you.
I was reminiscing today about, it was last year that I came and did Saxon with you guys, right?
Yep,
and I got to sing with Nobody's Girl. I'm kind of like the 4th Nobody's Girl.
She was the Nobody's Girl that night for sure.
It was so fun.
Such a great night.
Yeah.
Well, you want to start us off here, and I think we'll just go back and forth this time, right?
Cool. Yeah, let's do
trade
it.
Off.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So, this is a song of mine from my holiday. I have a holiday album, a solo acoustic holiday album called Alone for the Holidays that I released last year. It's this little green thing of me with a halo back there. And this is the opening track. It's called All Your Lonely Holidays because, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, my birthday is on Christmas Day, and I'm estranged from my family, and so I spent definitely several Christmas Eves and Christmases in my life by myself, and remember feeling really down about it. But this song is kind of like bringing that full circle, knowing that if I had really looked around and gotten a little perspective on my situation, I would have seen that I really wasn't alone, and I had a lot of people that loved me. And so this is a little bit about that, and also just how fun it is to get to spend time with people that we care about. And I know that this year is going to be a little bit different, but how cool is it that we get to do these kinds of things together, even virtually. So here's All Your Lonely Holidays. I hope you enjoy.
There is nothing like having a holiday with your dear ones all around, sharing the joy and cheer. You've gathered up all year to spread the love and blight you found. There is nothing like a knock upon the door when you know that in a snap you'll be embracing one who always brings a fun, makes you laugh in seconds flat. Even if you prefer something smaller, I'm sure your little clan delights in snuggling up by the tiniest fire, getting cozy all through the night. And if you've ever spent a holiday alone, just look around and you will find you have been blessed, and you have left your lonely holidays behind. There is nothing like a warm and tender kiss, that is at least until you know what it's like to share a warm and tender kiss beneath the mistletoe. There is there's nothing like having a hand in yours that is at least until it's cold. Because nothing beats that radiating heat when you find you have a hand to hold. Even if you've been hurt and you're on the alert, I'm sure your little heart will thaw. If you get that lift from the tiniest gift that leaves you bright with awe. And if you've ever spent a holiday alone, just look around and you will find you have been blessed and you have left your lonely holidays behind. Left all your lonely holidays behind. All your lonely holidays behind.
Yeah, there you go. Bringing in the Christmas cheer. Yeah.
Yay! Well, I guess I'll attempt that Nobody's Girl song we were talking about. Let's see, here we go. And yeah, it's not going to be quite the same because it doesn't have Betty Sue playing guitar for one thing, and she is a far superior instrumentalist to me. And there's a lot of fun chords in this song, but I sort of have my bootleg version of it for you. It also will not be the same without Rebecca's or Betty Sue's gorgeous vocals, but you can listen to it on all of the things, and then you will hear what you were missing.
Merry Christmas, baby. Yeah, you sure do treat me nice. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas, baby. You sure do treat me nice. Gave me a diamond ring for Christmas. Now I'm living in paradise. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine this morning. I got good music on the radio. I said I'm feeling mighty fine this morning. Got good music on the radio. I love to hug and kiss you, baby, while you're standing beneath the mistletoe. Santa came down the chimney about 3:30. Left all these presents as you see for me. Oh, Merry, Merry Christmas, baby. Yeah, you sure been good to me. And I haven't had a drink this evening, but I'm lit up like a Christmas tree.
Normally this would be an epic solo, but you know, just use your imagination. Maybe I'll scat a little bit. That's some kind of a horn.
Well, I'm feeling mighty fine this morning. I got good music on the radio. Hey, baby, I'm feeling mighty fine this morning. Got good music on my radio. And I love to hug and kiss you, baby, while you're standing beneath the mistletoe. Well, Santa came down the chimney about 3:30. I said I haven't had a single drink this evening, but I'm lit up like a Christmas tree.
You did great. You don't need them. I love Nobody's Girl and Becca and Betty Sue, and I wish you could all be together doing that. But you did. It was great. What you did was great. Get It, Grace. So this Christmas time. This is another song off of my holiday album. How many years ago was it now? 4 or 5 years ago, we got snow, and it was not on Christmas. It was maybe December 5th, 7th, something like that. And my beloved and I took the dogs out around the neighborhood, and everything had this glittery sort of winter wonderland moment, and I was walking them and walking the dogs with him and looking at all of them and just thinking how much I love them, and I thought to myself, oh, this is what all the songs are about. It really was such a special moment for me that I thought that I wanted to try to capture that moment in a song. So this is a love song to Christmas, and it's a love song to my beloved and to all the beautiful Christmas music. It's called This Christmas Time.
It's almost here, that time of year, oh, how happy we could be if ever you were moved to choose a Christmas time with me. The mistletoe strolls through the snow, oh, how lovely they could be if ever you were moved to choose a Christmas time with me. When all that had been dull begins to sparkle, and all that once was dark begins to shine. Of all the Christmas wishes, the one I've dreamed would come true is the one where for this new year you'd be mine. It's getting late, and this can't wait. The bell's about to chime. Oh, could you grant a miracle for me this Christmas time? Been dull now shines with sparkle, and all that once was dark now beams with light. Of all the Christmas wishes, the one I've dreamed would come true is the one where Christmas morning you'd be mine. So try not to laugh, but I can't last another day apart, you see. So would you spend this Christmas time, and maybe too next Christmas time, and all your future Christmas times are in a dream like you.
Can you all hear me okay? Can you all hear me okay? Let me know. I'm trying to, we have a little chat in the back. For some reason, I can't participate in your chat, but I have a chat going with Grace, so I'm trying to see. Not muted. She's going to investigate, so I guess you're stuck with me for now, everybody. But we can play, I'll play at least one more song while we wait to hear from Grace, see if she can investigate or otherwise diagnose her muting situation. So the one I was going to do for you next is another wintry love song for my fiance. Again, about me feeling all pitiful and sorry for myself in past holidays, but how once he got here, everything got really good. So this is more of a New Year's song called "The Days Ahead." Many nights were spent from bad to worse. Every year on December 31st, I longed and pined for a love all mine, someone sweet to call my own at the 12 o'clock chime. Many days I hoped for a love that'd last, just like that another year alone would pass. I'd cry, ask why, heave a heavy sigh, and feel so sad and lonely at the stroke of midnight. Then finally one September that I'll always remember, you went ahead and fell from heaven, landed right into my town, gave me half a chance and went and turned my luck around. So now that we're in love and I can plainly see just how good I know the days ahead will be, I'll cry but cheer and raise my beer and wish each and every lonely soul a happy new year. September that I'll always remember, you went ahead and fell from heaven, landed right into my town, gave me half a chance when turned my luck around. So now that we're in love and I can plainly see just how good I know the days ahead will be, I'll sing and cheer and hold you near and wish each and every lonely soul a happy new year. I'll sing and cheer and hold you near and wish each and every lonely soul a happy new year. That's The Days Ahead. Oh, anything? Anything yet? No. Okay. Diagnosing these things is so frustrating because, like, some days everything is just working and there's like no reason why a thing doesn't work and it just doesn't. It's Gremlins, another Christmas film, another Christmas movie. I suppose.
Oh gosh! Hello, am I here?
Yay!
So I've switched. I have switched to my just laptop noise. So I apologize. You're probably getting an echo, and I don't know how that's affecting what's happening on your end. But I think that's what it's gonna have to be because this mic has just stopped working. So I am not muted, but Christmas gremlins have happened. So yeah. There you go. Yeah.
We're just happy to have you back in whatever form.
Is it sounding okay? Is it
sounds good.
All right.
It sounds computery, but it's not bad. Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I get a little closer? All right. Well, let me try another one then and see what happens. Oh, did I play the last one? I can't remember. Or did it cut out while I was playing it? Okay. So I
started and then, yeah.
All right. Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to take you away here. Sorry. All right. Back to the dolly.
Maybe I'll dye my hair. Maybe I'll move somewhere. Maybe I'll get a car. Maybe I'll drive so far that it'll all lose track. Maybe I'll bounce right back. And maybe I'll sleep real late. And maybe I'll lose some weight. And maybe I'll clear my junk. Maybe I'll just get drunk on apple wine. Me, I'll be just behind and Indy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas, barely getting through. Tomorrow, still I can't let sorrow bring me way down, way down. Hey, maybe I'll learn to sew. Maybe I'll just lay low. Maybe I'll hit the bars. Maybe I'll count the stars till dawn. Me, I will go on. And maybe I'll settle down. Maybe I'll just leave town. Maybe I'll have some fun. Maybe I'll meet someone and call him mine. Me, I'll be just behind and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas, barely getting through. Tomorrow, still we can't let sorrow bring us way down, way down, way down, down. 'Cause I'll be fine and dandy. Lord, it's just a hard candy Christmas, barely getting through. Tomorrow, we won't let sorrow bring us way down. Hey, we'll be fine. Hey. Okay.
Hey. We have to talk Grace into doing, when she comes back, do 2 in a row so that we can hear 2 in a row from Grace. So as we were talking about earlier, my birthday's on Christmas Day, and so I had been sort of formulating this little song to myself as like a silly song about my birthday being on Christmas that I never really took seriously. You know how you just like make up these little songs around the house. It was one of those, and then finally I thought it could be really funny to have a song about like complaining that your birthday's on Christmas Day that is in the style of a Christmas song, like a classic Christmas song. So I finally set to it and took my little bit that I had been singing for a few years before and turned it into this song, All I Want for Christmas Is My Birthday. I'm going to share that one with you now.
I've heard many proclaim a remarkable gift brought into the world December 25th. So with a slight smile I've always politely agreed. And I wish I could say that I've turned a new page, but I've never been fond of sharing the stage. So lifelong Santa's denied me this most plaintive plea. All I want for Christmas is my birthday, with
present wrapped in red and green. Oh, what fun it is to carry on if anyone's around, but no one's on for drinking songs when Santa comes to town. All I want for Christmas is my birthday, with lots of friends and cups full of great cheer. I know I should be good and wish for peace on earth, but a birthday's all I really want this year. It's hard enough to wait 364 days for one of happiness and peace, but half the gifts is twice the pain. I want 'em semi-annually. All I want for Christmas is my birthday, with friends whispering best wishes in my ear. I know I should be good and wish for peace on earth, but a birthday is all I want this year.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard your request, so I will attempt to do 2 in a row. Let's see how this goes. Let's see. I'm having so much trouble with the text side of this tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. All right, here is a little bit Elvis for you. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking all about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, blue Christmas. Ooh, Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking all about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, I know you're singing the background part. Yeah, that ooh thing. Just sing it loud. That's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, blue Christmas. every time I sing that song, I hear those like cheesy harmonies in the background. That, ooh, ooh. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? I'm not sure.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what you said, but then I remembered I was
I can
supposed to
hear
do
you
too.
now. What? I can hear you now. I couldn't hear you before. I don't know what's happening. I did lose my ear for a second again, but then when I put it back in, I just couldn't hear you for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
But I see Angela posted a lot of blue hearts, so I'm assuming you guys can you guys write in the comments, did you hear the last song? Did it work? What is going on? Okay, Trina says yes. Okay, so that's
okay,
good.
Cool, awesome. I was like, the whole time I was like, I think you're muted
Man,
again. That was really weird.
Between my mic and your earbuds, we are just
then I tested it. I tested it again. I disconnected, reconnected, and then checked something else, and I could hear that, but I couldn't hear you. It was really weird. I don't know.
Strange.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Yeah. Whatever. All right.
Yeah. Sorry.
How about you play me one, and then I'll play one, and then maybe we'll call it a night.
Well, you're behind one. So do you want to do one more to catch up?
Well, I mean, I guess I could. I don't feel like I have to, but I will.
You should, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I want to hear more, especially because I didn't get to hear the last one.
Well, okay, since you're asking.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll do this song that my dad wrote, actually. Yeah, I'm going to try this one out. And I think he wrote it with David Wilcox. It's one of my favorite Christmas songs. And I will say also, merry whatever you're celebrating. If you're not celebrating Christmas, I apologize for the over-the-top Christmasness that's happening right now. But happy Hanukkah. I know it ended yesterday. Hope it was good. Merry Kwanzaa. Happy all the things, you guys. And there's a lot to celebrate because we are all almost done with this year. So I know we're all celebrating something right now. Yeah. But this is a Christmas song that my dad wrote with David Wilcox. Actually, I'll take it down a bit. If it wasn't for the night, so cold this time of year, the stars would never shine so bright, so beautiful and clear. I have walked this road alone, then cold against the chill, when the light in me was gone, and my winter house was still. And I grieved for all I'd made, out of all I had to give. On the eve of Christmas Day, with no reason left to live. Even then, somehow, in the bitter wind and snow, impossibly strong, I know. Even then, a bloom as tender as a rose was breaking through the snow. In the dark night of the soul, in the dark night of the soul. So that song actually kind of makes me think about Hanukkah too, because, you know, light and keeping it burning. So, yeah, I think we're all kind of celebrating the light wherever we can find it right now, you know? So, light of the world. What you gonna do? So is this gonna be your last one? Your last one?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You can. Okay. I know this has been so fun. Thank you so much for having me, Grace. This is a song that is mostly mine with a little hint of something that's not mine. That's the closing track on my holiday album. I call it So Long But Not Goodbye. It's sort of a New Year song as we reflect on what has passed. I feel like this time of year is a really precious, cathartic time to kind of, I know that I personally always reflect on all the other New Year's and Christmases that have come before and like the people that I spent them with. And it's a really good marker for us to consider our own journey and things that we've learned and our own development, as well as like the different phases of our life and the different relationships of our lives. And so even those that I am not with physically, or maybe those that have transitioned to the next plane are no longer with us physically, I feel it like at this time of year that we are all still together in sort of an eternal snow globe of like reminiscence. So this is sort of my attempt at capturing that sentiment in a song, So Long But Not Goodbye.
The closing of the night draws near, but I will see you soon, my dear. We'll button up and settle down. So long but not goodbye. The passing of the days speeds on, softened by this simple song. So merry we are forward bound, a twinkle in our eye. Let's leave behind the worried way, pursue our rightful destiny. And though your dearest may be far, they're with you in your heart. The winter chill ensures a freeze of all these lovely memories, and once again we'll come around while humming Auld Lang Syne. Let's leave behind the worried way, pursue our rightful destiny. And though your dearest may be far, they're with you in your heart. The winter chill ensures a freeze of all these lovely memories, and once again we'll come around while humming Auld Lang Syne. We two have paddled in the stream from morning sun till night, but the seas between us broad have roared for Auld Lang Syne. Auld Lang Syne, my dear. Auld Lang Syne.
I was right back at Jay's party where we all had those like candles. This was such a beautiful thing. We had these little candles like you have in church, and they passed them out to everybody in their cocktail dresses, you know. And we all like lit these little candles, and the lights were all out. We were just illuminated by the little candles that we had, and it was just such a beautiful, beautiful moment. And you sang that song, or you sang Auld Lang Syne at least, but
yeah, I think so normally I do Silent Night during the vigil part.
I have it mixed up in my mind.
No, but we probably did that after. Yeah. So I would do Silent Night and then the that song, So Long But Not Goodbye. Yeah.
It was just all one warm, glowy, hazy blur.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Probably the cocktails helped.
Yeah.
That.
Mm-hmm. As they always do.
As they do. All right. Well, Lex Land, everybody. It has been such a pleasure and a privilege having you on this little show that we do.
Thank you so much for having me.
Man, you're so freaking good. You're so crazy talented, and it's just always, it just feels like a luxury to get to hear you. So thank you. Thank you for doing this.
The feeling is mutual. Yeah.
All right. We're going to send her off, folks.
Okay.
Bye, Lex.
Bye.
And I'm going to play you one more, send you off. That last song that she did, it just was so beautiful, and I've been thinking a lot about like the people that we are without this year as well. My husband's family, they've had a few losses, and people being sick, and it's been hard. It's been a tough year. And I feel like all of a sudden these kind of World War II Christmas songs feel like the right songs for this year, because they knew about being far away from people that they loved, and celebrating Christmas anyway, and celebrating the holidays anyway. And there's just like that kind of nostalgia and bittersweetness, and just maybe even just like a hint of like defiance. Like it's gonna happen anyway. We're gonna bring the spirit. And that other song that Lex played about, just enjoying Christmas with your little tiny micro Christmas, you and just a couple people that you really love, or if you're alone, maybe it's you and your dog. I love my dog. Maybe it's you and the people that you love on Zoom, or just in your memory, but I do think we are all kind of together, and I love that line in this song. Through the years, we all will be together. It's great. So, send this out to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for all of us being together in whatever way that we can be. And Christmas coming anyway. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year on, our troubles will be miles away. As in old days, happy golden days of yore.
to us. Gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together. If the fates allow, hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. As in old days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together. If the fates allow, until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Thanks, everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, Happy end of 2020. We did it. Thanks so much for supporting me and supporting Lex and supporting each other. And yeah, Happy Holidays. Thanks, everybody.